Cool.
Okay, so you saw something weird in the sky. I want to hear it. Where was it? Where were you? Was it in Natick?
No, this is way before I moved around here.
Okay, where was it?
I was at
Well, you said that you were from Lowell?
I went to UMass Lowell.
But that's not where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from Worcester, originally.
Oh, yeah, I told you my brother has a lot of connections to Holy Cross.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably the biggest school in Worcester.
Well, it's weird. I don't like that campus, even though the buildings are very lovely. It's like the hills. I'm like, what if someone had to be on crutches or somebody was in a wheelchair? Yeah, how would you get around there?
Yeah, my mom
It is
went to
not
Colgate.
wheelchair accessible at all. Okay, so you're in Worcester and you see something weird in the sky. Tell me all about it.
It was not in Worcester. It was my friend has a lake house at Lake Ontario. Really deep.
Oh, okay, let's stop right there. So Lake Ontario, that's one of the Great Lakes, but it's actually in the United States, but it borders Canada, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Niagara Falls spills it. He lives an hour. Well, he doesn't live there, but it's an hour from Niagara Falls.
Oh my God, there's so much energy there. I've never been there, but people get married there. People go in barrels. They put their bodies in barrels.
I don't think people do that anymore. I think people are dying doing that. So.
I think that's an urban myth. I've never heard of anyone who's ever put themselves voluntarily in a barrel and gone over one of the largest waterfalls in the entire world.
It's psychotic, honestly.
I don't think it's true.
No, definitely not. We were sitting outside the house though. It's right on the lake though, which is
okay.
dope.
So it's you and who?
It's me and him and a bunch of my college friends.
Okay, so there's a group of 5 people.
Yeah, it was the summer. I would try to go there every summer.
So it's 5 people, 6 people around your age.
10 maybe total.
Okay, so 10 people.
Yeah, and I'm pretty
on
drunk.
A lake house on Lake Ontario, close to Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's Rochester is the closest city, which isn't that big, and it's an hour and a half away, so it's you can see the whole sky.
Yeah, the University of Rochester. There's also, Xerox used to be there, and okay.
Yeah,
see, you've got to keep me on track because I'll spin. I'm what else do I know about Rochester?
Yeah. So I was just on a bench by the fire, and it was nighttime. With everybody.
Wait, there's a fire? What's on fire?
Just a campfire.
Oh, a bonfire.
Yeah, a bonfire.
Okay.
I don't know. We were all pretty drunk, just sitting around it, and he had one bench seat, and I lied down on the bench because it was hammered and stared up at the sky, and it was really dope. And there's so many stars, you could see a ton of stars, and I saw this really slow moving thing, and I was oh, it's cool, it's a satellite. And it was as I was thinking that, for probably one whole second, I saw it slowly move. And as I thought, oh cool, that's a satellite, in my brain, it instantly accelerated so fast. The best way I can describe it is if I show you with my hands, it was slowly moving, and then just a beam of light opened in front of it and collapsed behind it. So it a beam, it's the only thing that I think could have happened was maybe that was a satellite that was falling out of orbit, and then it beamed up, but it's someone drew a line, and then as soon as it got to the end, it was erased from behind it, and it was a white streak.
So there were 2?
It was one thing. It was one thing that was moving, and then it turned into a straight line, and then as soon as it got to a certain point, the straight line collapsed behind it, and it was gone.
So I assume that you're younger than I am. So when I was your age and used to stare up at the sky, we used to call those falling stars.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're you immediately go to satellites.
I don't know though, because it's
but what is a falling star? I don't know. I've never once in my life taken an astronomy class, so I don't really know what a collapsing star is.
Yeah. What
a falling star is. What I don't even know what a satellite is. I think it's just this weird thing that kind of monitors the humans on the Earth. What is a satellite? I don't know.
GPS, satellites, everything.
I know, but I've never actually seen a satellite.
They're pretty big. They just get launched, and yeah. fall out of the sky. There's
okay. So you're in you're on Lake Ontario.
It's in Lyndonville, New York, technically.
And you're seeing this thing scatter across the sky.
It just
very rapid.
Yeah, it was really high up. I don't know how.
And
high,
then it just
accelerated. Just why I think it had to have been hit by something was it accelerated instantaneously. It's not like it gradually sped up. It was moving one speed and then immediately, like 100 times in speed. Like it was moving slowly and like.
Oh yeah.
Which is typically what people say who encounter UFOs say there's no object on Earth that can instantaneously accelerate.
Yeah.
Like the word acceleration is that means it's above acceleration because accelerating is velocity squared.
Right,
so this is acceleration squared is however this thing moves. So it's it has to be bending space.
So I've never seen an alien or so they used to call it unidentified flying object. So that was a UFO, but they changed the name, I think.
Yeah, it's UAPs now, I think.
UAPs, yeah. I've never seen one, but I've heard so many stories that I believe it. You know what I mean? It's just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Kind of like Nebraska. I've never seen it. I'm sure it exists.
So they say, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen Iowa either, or I've never seen Lake Ontario.
Yeah.
I've actually never even seen Rochester, although one of my younger brother's friends went to the University of Rochester and then he murdered his whole family.
What?
Yeah.
Well, Rochester's pretty depressing, so
but we're not from Rochester.
Oh, okay. Well, just his 4 years were enough to make him crazy.
No, it was a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
It's a year and a half. That's all it took to spiral his brain so much that he was just gonna murder his parents.
I never stopped there when I would go and visit him. We just drive straight through.
I've never been there, but it has some weird in my mind I can almost see an aura around it. But I'm an imaginative person, so and maybe it's just because of, that murder thing. That family annihilation thing. It's kind of casts a dark spell.
Yeah, pretty much so.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you want to talk about today?
Let's talk about, I guess...
You want to go back to psychedelics, or do you want to talk about the weird stuff happening in Holliston, or what do you... you want to talk about, oh, God, this guy... Oh, where do you want to go?
What do you want to talk about?
I just want to talk so when I'm gone, my kids can hear my voice and see my face. Yeah. So we can talk about anything, and they'll just feel like they're with me. They're they're feeling like they're in the room with us.
The things that we talk about seem kind of R-rated. Our first meeting was all about drugs and sex life or lack thereof. Do you talk about that with your kids? All that stuff?
Absolutely. Definitely. Open. Because this is important stuff to know, because I feel like when I was growing up, it was very much nobody talked about those types of things with me. So
that's how society was, I feel like.
So I didn't have any information going into those types of situations.
Mm-hmm.
My mother, my father, they never talked to me. The one piece of advice that my father gave me about drugs, he was an eye surgeon, an ophthalmologist.
Yeah.
And he said, I would rather you smoke pot than drink alcohol. And I was like, oh, okay. But that's literally the only information that I got. Mm-hmm. And my mom was like, the only information that I got was just don't put anything up in there.
Objects or
into my lady parts. No, it was a conversation about because I got my period.
But don't you need to put tampons?
Because they have pads. So it's kind of like putting a little pillow
I know what a pad is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know. You're not a female. I assume you don't.
I know. Yeah.
I assume you don't get your period. But yeah, that was literally like the wealth of information that I got. Like my dad was like, smoke pot, don't drink alcohol. And my mom was like, use pads, not tampons. Like that was the full.
That's as far as your sex education got with your parents. Did you have it in school at all, or no?
So like I said, my father was a doctor, and so you could get a note written out, so you didn't have to go to health class. And because I was so much younger than the other people who I was in school with, they were like, he wrote a note, and so no, I never got that. So so that's what I know about drugs: smoke pot, don't drink alcohol, use pads, not tampons.
Do you give that same advice to your kids, or would you?
Well, no. Well, because now I have like all of this experience that like I can share.
Yeah. Well, your parents probably did too, and they still didn't tell you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so I'm trying to do the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I might be. So I remember one of my teachers in high school. He was my AP history teacher, and he said that everything swings in a pendulum.
Yeah.
So it's like I might be going too far in the other direction. It's like what you want to find is the middle path, like right, like Aristotle would say, or like Siddhartha Gautama would say, or Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha would say, like you want to find the middle. I'm not in the middle. I've gone from one extreme to the other.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's how the world works anyway, you know?
Yeah, well, that's definitely, I just feel like I'm trying to do the opposite of my parents, which is probably not correct. Like, they were too far on one side, and I'm probably too far on the other side, but, like, hopefully my kids can kind of, like, take a little bit of both and become a, like, higher level of human than I am or will ever be, so...
What would you want your kids to do, like, better than you, if you could, like in life? Because everyone wants better.
Everything. Everything. All the stuff. Okay, you pick a topic and I'll... I guess totally fucked up my life. Like, well, no. I mean, there are a couple of things that I've done well, but, like... Pick a topic.
You got your master's, right? You told me, or you went to graduate school.
Yeah, I haven't.
You've had academic success.
Yes, academic success. My kids are not very academically successful. My younger daughter kind of is, but neither of them. But what I would say to them is that is not important. You know, what's important is finding what you're passionate about and pursuing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
true.
I don't really place a lot of value on academic success, although I have achieved it at a fairly high level. I don't. You just have to look at what your gifts are, and pursue them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I agree with that entirely.
And when people try to take you off that path, being like, oh, that's great that you're really good at sports, but what I want you to be really good at is math. Like, like tell that person to fuck off.
Well, now with, like, NILs and stuff, people are like, no, don't be good at math, be good at sports.
What is NILs?
They changed the laws so that you can pay college athletes now. Like a couple years ago.
Okay, so no, but what does NIL stand for?
I actually don't know what it stands for.
Yeah, I can't imagine either. I guess the N would probably be national, interleague, something.
I don't know, but all I know is that if you're really good at football, I know that, like, Cooper Flagg, he plays for Duke basketball. He's really good.
I know, and I'm so mad that they made it so far because he got injured, and I really wanted him to stay home and get rest because he's like, if he were my child, I would be like, honey, you need to take a break because you're young and your body will recover. Yeah. But if you play while you're injured, you're like,
it's bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he makes $2 million a year to play for Duke, so he can afford any expensive surgeries he needs.
But money and health are just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So being good at math, I mean, it won't